Well, I apologize, T-Gender. But...
So what is your reaction to the recent swap deal between Kiev and Moscow?
Well, first of all, we welcome today's news about Nadia Savchenko and the fact that she was returned to Ukraine. And as you note, the government of Ukraine did make the humanitarian decision to also release 2 Russian service members who were captured on Ukrainian soil. We're delighted that she's home. She was captured, as we all know, in combat in eastern Ukraine, taken against her will into Russia. And, we believe her release and this exchange is an important opportunity. And it's an opportunity for all sides, especially Russia, to fulfill its commitments under Minsk, under the Minsk agreements. And we think that it sets the right stage now and should provide the impetus for a complete implementation. So moving forward, we want to see, a sustained, credible ceasefire. We want to see full access for the OHCHR. We want to see elections under Ukrainian law that meet OSCE standards. And we also want to see the withdrawal of foreign forces and equipment, and finally, to return to Ukraine of full control of its international borders. These are the steps that need to be taken. Please.
Are you then concerned that in his speech, President Poroshenko said he intends to return Donetsk and Crimea the same way he brought back Savchenko? I mean, are you concerned about that?
I'm unclear what that, in the same way that he would, what's the implication there?
Well, in his statements, when he says he wants to bring back Crimea and Donetsk in the same way they brought Savchenko. Now, Savchenko herself has said she intends to return to combat missions.
Well, first of all, let's take a step back here.
Sure.
I mean, it was Russia who occupied illegally and remains in Crimea. So we do believe that Crimea should be returned to its rightful owner, if you will, which is Ukraine. In terms of eastern Ukraine, we've been very clear that Russia and the separatists that it backs actively in eastern Ukraine need to comply with the commitments that they made under Minsk, which provides a path towards resolution of this ongoing conflict. As to, Nadia Savchenko's future plans, hopefully she'll spend time, reconnecting with her family and taking some well-earned rest.
What she said was, "I am ready to once again sacrifice my life on the battlefield for Ukraine." Are you concerned about the country being put into conflict once again?
Well, look, I mean, she was a soldier who was imprisoned while in combat in eastern Ukraine, fighting separatists, fighting Russian troops on the ground at the time. I don't know what her military future holds, but I think she's speaking from that perspective. Please, in the back.